Hey everybody, and welcome back. I'd like to thank all of our viewers and subscribers for sticking with us through all of these off-topic videos that we keep putting out while we're waiting for our house to close. It's frustrating for us. I think we're about 30 days late actually, and it's quite a backstory here that we're hoping to share with you very soon. It's just incredible how this went down. I'll just leave it at that for now, but we'll share that with you soon. So anyway, today we're going to do a little bit of work around here, and then we're going to go visit the Victorian house, and that'll come later in this video. But I do want to share something with you real quick. This is a mug. A lot of you have asked for channel branded merch. That's what the kids call it these days, is merch. But we found this really neat mug. It's ceramic, so it's dishwasher and microwave safe. We did a little mock-up here just to show you what it would look like. So this company is going to go ahead and put these together for us, and they'll do the custom printing. And we'll have those available soon. We don't yet know what they're going to cost, but I know a lot of you have been asking for these, and we'll be happy to do that if this is what you want. So anyway, here it is. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
That bee scared me.
Welcome back to 1834 Restoration House. Another beautiful spring day here. So yesterday we received a letter from our leasing company that leases the house to us. It's a rental. And we thought, oh, it's nice. They're sending us a letter, until we opened it up and they said the homeowners association was complaining about the weeds in our yard and would like us to remedy them, please, as soon as possible. So we went down and we got a tool. I'll just hold the camera there for a minute. I'll be right back. So we went down and got this tool, oddly enough called a Corona, but it's a weed destroyer. And the theory is that these prongs right here will rotate and bust the roots and then take the weed out of the ground. So we're going to give that a try. So we're going to pop a few weeds out here and see how this goes. And we're actually thinking about maybe going out to the house today and see if the magnolias are in bloom. So stick with us and we'll see how that works out.
Now let's show you what the yard looks like and how bad it looks.
All right, here's a good example of a broadleaf weed, and it puts up these, I don't know what you call them, stems. And they're kind of ugly, and I agree, they need to come out. But I think the issue that the HOA had probably is not so much with that, but this over here. It's just kind of overgrown and weedy looking and just really not looking that great. And even though it is a rental house, we still have to take care of it. So we're going to get in there and see if we can take care of that today. All right, the instructions say if you take this thing and put it right down the center of the weed, step on it, rotate, and pull. Out comes the weed, and there it is. How about that? Well, it did take out the weed. It does leave a little bit of a hole, which, you know, it's not too terrible. And it'll eventually fill in on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and pop a few more of these out. Whoops. Well, it did work. It just didn't take it out with it. So here's a small tree that's trying to get started. Let's see how that works. Not so much. That one's just a taproot, so it wouldn't really help. Okay, here's another weed. We will try this. Step, twist, pull. I like that. So we're going to go around the yard and we'll just hit the big ones. All right, we put the tool right over the top of the center, push down. I think I hit a rock or something. Give it a twist. And out comes the weed, just like that. So, interesting tool. Cost about 25 bucks. Would I recommend it? Yeah, absolutely. It makes the work a whole lot easier.
That tool made a big difference in how long it took to get the job done. It was super easy. There were a lot of them though, and so it took us a while. So if you look behind me here, you can see the difference. There used to be weeds sticking up all over the place, and now they're all gone, except for a few small ones which we left. They're just too small to get with that tool. But if they get bigger, and we happen to still be here, we'll go ahead and pull them out. We also came up here and did a little bit of work in the front. This area here had really gotten to be full of weeds and grass, and you know, I'm not going to say that it looks beautiful, but it certainly looks better than it did. Unfortunately, the trash can is full right now and we can't put any more in it, so we're going to stop here. We're going to take a break, rest a few, and then we'll take you down to the house and show you what the magnolia tree looks like.
We are here at the Victorian house today for one reason and one reason only. Now, we haven't closed on the house yet. We still have a week and a few days, but for today, we are going to go check out that magnificent, beautiful, huge magnolia tree and see if we can see some blooms. Here at the magnolia tree, and most of them in the area are all blooming. Now, they don't bloom all at one time. They bloom little bits here and there and here and there. But I think this one's waiting for us to get here because there's only like 2. But aren't they beautiful? Ah, and they smell so sweet.
So we were looking over the tree, and we thought that these might be flowers that haven't popped yet, but upon closer inspection, it turns out that these are just leaves. They're kind of in a pod, and they'll break open and form new leaves like this. But over here, take a look at this thing here. That has got to be a magnolia flower. I'm sure there's more up there somewhere. It was hard to find them because there's so many leaves, so many branches, and this tree is just incredible. It looks to me like a kid could build a fort in there and never be seen again. Here's an example of a new leaf. So you can see the husk here. It's kind of a white husk. The leaf is inside that. It pops open and your leaf pops out. And there's plenty of these all over the plant. And we were talking about the flower pods. Well, here's another one I failed to notice on the last discussion. So anyway, it's huge, it's beautiful, and we're looking forward to some good smells. Southern magnolia. So we figured that since we're here, let's check out the backyard. Last time we were here, there were no leaves on the trees, or very, very few leaves on the trees, and things have changed quite a bit. The grass is growing up, or what little bit is there. It seems to be mostly clover. If you look back in the back here, it looks really, really nice. Look at those trees have leafed out. It's just a wonderful space. We have this huge backyard area, trees. It's going to be great once we get here and we can start working with it.
Well, thank you for joining us today. Sorry there wasn't more blooms on there. Well, we'll see you in the next video.